Hello, welcome to today's game. It's between two players on chess.com, rated below 800. Let's see how the game went. Okay. E4. E4. Will the computer move? Okay. E5. Knight C3. Okay. Like a Vienna game. Knight F6. Okay. Oh, looking like a three knights. Four knights. Four knights Scotch game. Okay. Pawn takes. Knight takes b6. Okay. I've never seen this before. More usual is something like bishop c5, bishop b4, I believe. And then possibly castle. Okay. And probably to strike through the center with d5 as well. Okay. But b6, developing the bishop. Never seen that before. Okay. Now, first of all, for white, what did he play? Okay, f3. Okay, defending that pawn. I don't like this for black. Okay, so takes. Okay, now I normally say, and the books say, don't trade queens so early. Don't dissolve the tension. Keep the tension. To take is a mistake, and all that. But here, I think there are some advantages for white. Okay, so in this instance, maybe pin the knight to the king, so the knight can't move. Black might have to block. Okay, so castle king, castle queen side. Black's king is in the center. Pieces may be awkwardly placed. Bishop c4, something like that, attacking this pawn here. And I think if white was used to thinking ahead and following the usual plans, I think this would be quite easy to spot, and trading queens is probably a good idea. Okay, he's also doubled black's c pawns. Okay, black's king is left in the middle, and he has no castling rights. Okay, so it might be worth considering. Okay, so breaking certain rules like don't take as a mistake, and early queen trades, I think it's worth doing here. Okay, so f3, defending the pawn on e4, takes. Okay, so this is where probably it's better to keep the tension, maybe to develop the bishop here, place it on the long diagonal, and then just normal development moves if white decides to trade. Black at least doesn't double his c pawns. If he's fighting for a win, the queens are still on the board, so the chances of going for an attack is still available. Okay, so takes, queen takes. Okay, bishop c5. Okay, attacking the queen with tempo. Quick check. Okay, sort of semi-undeveloped there. Okay, but black still developed two pieces to white's one. Okay, knight d5, looking at the fork on c7. Okay, quite easy to parry, I believe, is it? Yeah, takes. Yeah, knight takes, queen takes, c5, and then castle king side, I believe. Yeah, something like this. Attacking the rook in the corner, c6 to push the queen away. Something like this, castle, and then break through in the center. Now, this is an interesting point I just noticed. So let's say if white plays bishop c4, okay, black, instead of developing this bishop on b7, it is probably worth playing d5 more than b7. Okay, so a lot of books and most chess players preach about developing your pieces. Okay, bishop b7, but here white's king is in the center for now. Okay, he can escape by castling. Okay, that's no problem. But here I think it's worth playing something like d5 because his king's stuck in the center. Bishop may have to move back to d3. White's king is not quite safe, so a good idea is to launch the attack now. Okay, so even bishop bishop f6 is probably worth considering. Okay, because it attacks White's queen. And then let's say he moves back here, and now d5. Okay, now d5. Something like bishop b7, keeping it closed, and then rook e8, and the king's still stuck in the center. Still stuck in the center. Okay, so this is when it's worth doing. What would White do here? Maybe let's say castle. Okay, pawn could come to d4. That's quite nice. Okay, but I like to add an extra threat in. Let's say with a5, bishop a6. Okay, it probably doesn't quite work out, but it might be worth playing. Okay, so that's something to consider as a plan. Okay, so this is where you can break rules. Instead of developing the bishop on b7, play d5. Okay. Oh, is that what he played? No, that's my analysis. Sorry, pardon me, pardon me. Let's go back even further. Aha, yes. Queen e, queen e5 check. Okay, knight. Okay, all right. Now I remember. Yep. d6. Okay, d6. Yeah, that's quite logical. Yeah, attacking the queen. Okay, would he play knight takes f6 first and then g takes, doubling black's g pawn? And then queen, where would the queen go? Queen c3 and then bishop h6. So what did white play first of all? Okay, so we went back straight away. So here I would have went with the check first. Bishop can't take because it's pinned to the king. G takes, doubling the f pawns. Attacking the rook here. Bishop h6, preventing white from preventing the black king from castling. Bishop b7, queen here, d2, and then castle queen side, launching a queenside attack. Another idea. Okay, so black's king, I would say, is it can't castle to the king side. Okay, because it's very exposed and weak. Okay, and the rook's already moved to b8, so there's no possibility of castling queenside. Maybe artificial castling. The king just walks itself over to the queen side, where it's possibly safer. Okay. Okay, d6, queen c3, takes. Nope, that didn't happen. Castle queen side. If I was white, I quite like the two bishops. That would be my trump. So I would take the knight on take the bishop on e7. Bishop c4, developing a piece, maybe getting castle king side. Bishop b7, normal development. Oh, I always sense a tactic when this happens. Is there a tactic? Possibly not. I think black might be able to get away with this. What did black play? Okay, right. So let's have a little look at this. Okay, whenever you're met with this theme, okay, normally in puzzles, knight takes d5, and then let's say bishop takes here, and then knight takes. But there is an intermediate move. Is it called a desperado nowadays? Okay, depends. Depends where you're from. Okay, so white can flick in bishop d5 instead. Bishop d5, is that a good idea? Queen takes, okay, not too sure. Let's say here. So I'm not quite sure what to do for now. Takes here, then bishop takes here. Oh, it doesn't look right. Oh, bishop takes here. Ah, and after here, this is what black's threatening. So if white knew this, bang, bang, and pawn can't take the bishop because it's pinned to the king. Okay, so it's this is a very familiar theme. Familiar theme. Okay, especially in puzzles. This sort of position: knight on d5, bishop on g5. Here we go. Something to recognize. And black is up a piece because of it. Okay. Right. And also, even in this position, okay, not really to the point. Okay, the queen is hanging, so you have to look into that as well. Okay, that didn't quite work out well. Okay, so it was much better just to take the bishop back. Okay. Bishop c4. Yeah, development. Okay, the pin h6. Okay, trying to break the pin. H4. Okay, so he's got to either move the bishop back after the tactic that I showed you, or take the knight. Okay. But if white plays bishop h4, and then the same theme is still available. Okay. So what did white play? Okay, good. Takes. Oh, all right. Damage the pawn structure. Okay. Okay, so maybe there's more scope for black's bishop on e7. Maybe to just to speed things up. Maybe sack the pawn. Okay. What happened? Ah. Okay. Don't sack the pawn. No, you give it away for nothing. Okay. So castle queen side, castle king side for black. Okay, I think the plan is set for black to attack the king. Okay. Okay, takes. White's being very aggressive. Black is a little too wasted a few moves and is just a tempo slower. Oh gosh, is the bishop trapped? Yeah, looks like it. Yeah. Okay, so White's redeemed himself. Okay, with Black's redeemed himself with White's slow play. Okay, so here, okay, I didn't like the pawn to. Did I like it? I'm not too sure. What's his idea to play b5? I guess maybe it's okay. Okay, maybe queen d7. I didn't like. Okay, so yeah, so just get on with it. See, provoking that. Okay, now there's a difference here. White can play this, black can play this, and then this. Okay, the only difference is that black hasn't lost a tempo. He hasn't lost a tempo. Okay, whereas in the other position, in the game position, the white queen, the black queen, the black, the black queen was on c7, something like that. Okay, but it just wasted a move. Here, it just took the knight in one go, getting on with things. Okay, so something like this. Okay, and black's on the attack, and so is white. Okay, probably worth sacrificing a pawn just for this. Okay, even here, I'll try to keep the attack going somehow. I'm not too sure. Have to calculate that properly. Okay, but this is the idea. Okay, at least black didn't waste a move here. So see, queen d7. Okay, after c6, queen takes back, and that's what I mean by wasting a tempo there with queen d7. Didn't have to do that after c6. The queen would have taken back in one go. Okay, so black's under fire. He reacts. Okay, a5, a5. Okay, so white has a few choices. Okay, so pawn to a3 or a4. In this position, I would probably play a4. Okay, and the reason being is because after something like this, I'm not really too sure, but black only has one file to work with. Okay, and that could be easily prevented. That can easily be stopped by this, but I'm not sure whether black can probably sack that pawn and open up some files. Maybe this idea, even opening up the c file. Okay, so maybe that's okay. So a3, the issue with a3 that I have is b4 definitely definitely happens. Okay, so I wouldn't take there because it gives black the open. It gives black this. Okay, the A file. It looks a bit dangerous. Okay, so let's go back again. If the queen moves away, then possibly takes back A4 here, and then black's got ideas to use the B file to attack against. Okay, so I'm not sure which is the best move, but I'm pretty much certain it's better than the game continuation. Okay, right. So basically, black's won the bishop for no compensation, and he's opening up the A file at the same time. Oh, okay, that prevents the opening of any files. Okay, that's one good thing. Pawn to A2 is attacked. Okay, all guns blazing. Let's go for the kill. Open up some lines. Very good. Oh, let's checkmate there. Oh, black should have thought about it properly. Okay, queen. No, pawn here. No, I just would have went with the simple queen g7, blocking the access to h8. Okay, so what actually happened? Oh, white must have been in a very charitable mood. There we go. Lovely. Okay, so now, okay, still a lot of issues, I guess. How about this? Queen here, and then maybe rook f6 to block. Not sure. Not sure. Okay. Okay, getting on with the attack. Oh, opening up lines against the king. Oh, takes. Yeah, I feel the end is nigh. Rook h1, queen h1, even, yeah, just as good. There we go. Checkmate ends the game. Whew. Very exciting. Very exciting. Okay, right. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and donate. Helps me to feed mouths. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye bye.